What's happening, everybody? So first, I want to give a huge shout out to Big E143 and Breach PMC. Big E gave me his flasks when I purchased his furnace, and Breach gave me his flasks when I purchased a pile of silver from him. So thank you, both of you, for helping me out with me doing my thing. So, I've been a little busy. No, that's an understatement. None of these have been poured yet. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of anything I'm pouring right now. I need a really good mold making guy. I know there's some other guys out there in the community that are fucking fantastic at what they do, but they're busy. So, yeah. Yeah, like I said, nothing's been done yet. And I'm collecting molds from everywhere, man. Even nature. Nature provides. So, acorn. Heart filled with hearts. Route 66 pendant. Couple of mushies. Decorative pew pew. Lion King token. Another mushy. Yes, all of the mushy molds broke while they were in the mold. What are you gonna do? Another heart. Carpe Diem token. And the other side says Memento Mori, something like that. Not very high relief. For those of you that have seen my decisions token, extremely low relief, very, very hard to get good detail out of. So this is what I got going on. Looks like I got some work to do. I got 11 ounces sitting here. So they're gonna go in here. Maybe I'll do 3 of these tonight. I'm only doing 3 at a time. Now, I do things quite differently than other people do. Now, number 1, I took Breach's advice. And I stopped venting the majority of my pores. No vent. I do carve around the edge, the outer edge, just to make sure everything is clean. And the two halves of the flask mate tight up against each other. Now, for those of you who are sitting here thinking, you have to vent your pores, man. The gases have to escape. That's sand. Sand is porous. Gases escape. So the only another reason I take care of 3 at a time, one of the other things I do differently, is I heat up my casting or my flasks with the sand in it. I'll turn it up to right about 200 degrees, maybe a little hotter, and let that cook while my silver is heating up. Now, I've told other people I do that, and they said that will definitely degrade the oils within the sand. No, it does not. I looked it up, and the oils and the Petrobond oil doesn't start breaking down until it hits like 400 or 600 degrees, something crazy like that. So I have no chance of drying my sand out. It doesn't dry. It's an oil based. And I don't cook the oil. The oil doesn't break down until it gets really hot. So, just trying to figure out which ones I'm going to do first here. So I think I'm going to run with this one. And I'll pull the halves apart. And just slide it right in here. And to help me keep track, I will put each pendant in its prospective spot. The shitty part is, after I got all these flasks filled, I found 2 more molds in my pocket that I forgot about. I picked this one up today while I was at that woke fucking company, Cracker Barrel, that's it, who has not changed the logo on their sign. I just wanted to put that out there. My girlfriend feeds her priest. She cooks for him, and one day a week she goes out and gets Cracker Barrel or pizza or whatever. So while I was in there, I decided to search around for some stuff to sink in the sand. This is something else I had a while back, which is actually pretty cool. But it's almost like the people who made this don't want people like me sinking it in my casting sand, because I had to file out the back of its mouth because it actually had like a pocket inside its upper and lower jaw. Even though it's really thin, they made a pocket in that fucking thing, so I had to carve it out. I haven't sunk this in the sand after I filed it out, so hopefully that works. All right, well, oh yeah, next. I think I'll do the acorn next. Now, some of these molds that I got, I do not have a lot of high hopes for them coming out looking even remotely decent. And this one next. So over here, I got a bell that I still need to cast. I started working on it and melted down a shitload of sterling silver. And after I had scooped out a whole lot of dross, I didn't think I had enough. $200. Look at that, there's already a little bit in there. Should have put the rounds in first. I'm not used to working one-handed. Just shy of 11.5 ounces. That'll be enough for the pours and enough to fill the sprue. Get rid of this. For those of you who don't know about the tabletop quick melt, wait till you see how fast this thing raises its temperature. I bring it to 1945. Now it was at what, 63 degrees when I started raising the temperature, I think? So, for those guys out there using the furnaces that look like that, or the black ones, or the ones with the cage around it, they're all the same. You guys need to upgrade right here. That right there. Yes, it is like 2 or 3 times more expensive. That right there makes it worth it. That uses, if I remember correctly, 1,500 watts of electricity. And I think this one uses like 900 or 1,100 watts. That one takes over an hour to heat up. Silver, it takes an hour to heat up. This one takes about 20 minutes to melt. Copper stresses that machine out. Melting copper killed my first 2 of these. And it's actually, I've repaired this thing like 2 or 3 times. Copper does it damn near every time. So yeah, hour and a half of runtime for copper, minimum. And anything over an hour can potentially damage the machine. So from the get-go, they're junk. Now the crucible inside this thing is not 1,000 degrees yet. That'll be in about 5 minutes. So the crucible is about 5 minutes behind from what the actual inside temperature is inside. Now another reason I like my tabletop quick melt is check out the flasks. Tabletop quick melt flask, old and used. Other company's flask. The opening in that thing is just right to fit a generic bullion round. That's like 2.5 inches, 3 inches round. That's about 1.5 inches to 1 3/4 round. $3-kilogram crucible. It's like, I forget. They don't measure these in. They measure it by gold weight, like however much gold these things can hold. I forget. But yeah, this thing can hold like 2 or 3 times more than this. Look at this. Brand new crucible. I used it once. Maybe twice. No, I did use this a couple of times. Pitted right out the gate. Don't know what the hell happened there. Then another crucible I ordered. Check this thing out. That's only been used once. And that's what happened to it. Now, the 3-kilogram crucibles in this furnace will touch the thermocoupler, leaving a deposit of graphite, and eventually that graphite will burn through the thermocoupler. It comes with a 3-kilogram crucible and a 1 kilogram crucible, which wants to fall through the hole from the get-go. Check this out. There's not. Yeah, and this thing has only been used a couple of times also. So, yeah, that, on the left-hand side in there, you can see the thermocoupler sticking up. So, these barrel furnaces are junk. I've been at this for 5 years, so I do have some experience. So I think I'm entitled to tell you what I genuinely think of these things. We're almost up to 1600. I turned my damn fingers black. I kept my hands clean the entire time I'm down here, and now my fingers are black. Awesome. All right. Maybe I'll pause this and bring you back. Or I'll just tell you to stay tuned. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. One of these days, I gotta get back to my painting. Me and my buddy Bob. For those of you who have not seen my paintings, I think that was my first one.